After months of hectic campaigning, it's finally election day in America. But the action will begin once polls close in the evening. Here's how election night will play out. At 7 p.m. ET, polls close statewide in the first 6 states, including the battleground of Georgia, which has 16 electoral votes. Georgia's Secretary of State has said that there are up to 70% of votes that could be counted by 8 p.m. because of early voting and pre-processing of mail-in ballots. But polls in some parts of Indiana and Kentucky could close earlier at 6 p.m. ET. Most polls also close in Florida at 7 p.m., but the Panhandle closes at 8 p.m. Polls close in another battleground state, North Carolina, as well as 2 red states, Ohio and West Virginia. No statewide projections will occur before all polls close in a state. At 8 p.m. ET, polls close in 17 states, including the biggest prize, Pennsylvania. Trump is trying to take back the battleground state from Democrats after winning them in 2016 and losing them in 2020. Most polls close in Michigan and Texas at this time, but some counties don't close until 9 p.m. ET. At 8:30 p.m. ET, polls close in Arkansas, which has 6 electoral votes and is likely to support Trump. By this time, polls will now be closed in half the states. By 9 p.m. ET, polls close in 15 states, including the battlegrounds of Arizona, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Polls will also be closed in some of the most populous states like Texas and New York. At 10 p.m. ET, polls close in Utah and Montana, as well as the final battleground state of Nevada. By 11 p.m. ET, polls close in Idaho, California, Oregon, and Washington. These 4 states represent a likely haul of Democratic votes. Beyond 12 a.m. ET, the final polls close in the blue state of Hawaii as well as the red state of Alaska. But of course, in an election as close as the one we are witnessing, the winner may not be known until several hours, days, or even weeks later.